Happy Monday. I want to apologize. I'm about 20 minutes late this morning. Dealing with a family issue, my grandmother, right now, and it's been kind of a stressful morning, y'all. Doing my best to maintain my peace and serenity, but it's definitely a challenge this morning dealing with stuff. Sheriff's Department got called on it, so it's been kind of a mess dealing with that. But everything's good. They left. Everything's good. They come out and check on her, make sure everything's fine, and she's got everything she needs. We've been taking care of her. So, who knows? Just a bunch of mess dealing with. So, but anyways, I'm here, ready to rock and roll. So I want to welcome everybody to the Daily Reader podcast on the Tony's Journey YouTube channel, where we read from a daily reader or a devotional, and we learn tools and principles, including but not limited to prayer, meditation, and breath work that help us to stay more present and to live better lives. We meet on here Tuesday through Friday at 7 a.m. and Saturday through Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern, with the exception of times like this. And usually times like this I would be able to let y'all know ahead of time if I'm going to have to make a change. But obviously today was something my dad called me, said it was a major emergency. I had to literally get up and leave my place to go up to my grandmother's place this morning. So I promise y'all, don't happen often, but it does happen from time to time, just dealing with this stuff with her. But if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to this channel for content and podcast episodes. Okay, so go ahead and come to a stopping point in whatever you're doing right now. We're about to go into our guided relaxation portion this morning of the podcast. I'll give you a little bit of time to get there. While you're doing that, I'm actually going to go ahead and light our candle this morning. White candle signifies cleansing and purity. All right, and it's lit, y'all. Ready to go here. So I'm going to set it over here on my table next to me. Alright. Check the date real quick. Y'all give me 1 second. July the 28th. Y'all should be at a good stopping point now, so we'll go ahead and get right into it. Go ahead and, if it's comfortable for you, go ahead and close your eyes. I'm going to do it with you. And just take some slow, deep breaths, breathing in your nose and out your mouth. Continue breathing. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Allergies been bothering me a little bit more the last couple of days. And the allergy shot's coming due too, so it's going to help get that. Gonna give you excuse me. Be right back, y'all. I gotta get something to take care of this. Alright, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. So we're going to focus, we're going to do another one, actually, another virtue today. I think I've already did 8, so this will be 9, I believe. This is something I'm currently dealing with my grandmother right now, is patience. Doing my best to have all the patience that I can right now. I need all I can get. So this morning we're going to embody patience. So just being patient with yourself, being patient with others. It's really important that we do that. And she's been trying my patience a little bit this morning. So on the phone, she's called me twice and just talking about stuff. Really going in circles, to be honest, with a lot of stuff that really, some of it makes sense, some of it don't make sense. So just gotta have that. Ask God to give me patience today. Give y'all patience today. Something we definitely need when dealing with ourselves and also dealing with others at certain times in our lives comes up. Impatience might come up, and the opposite of impatience is patience. So right now I want to focus on patience. You can bring yourself to your mind's eye or your imagination. That's the same thing as mind's eye, by the way. Just really out front of you kind of thing, though. When you're doing it, just imagine a person out front of you that you're currently dealing with. Could be yourself. You can put yourself out front of you and face that person, and just really focus on just being patient right now. Being patient with whoever that person is that you want to imagine in your imagination to be in front of you. And they may be even with you in your life right now. They may be in another room. Maybe it's your kids. Maybe it's your husband or wife, boyfriend or girlfriend. Maybe it's one of your co-workers. Just imagine just yourself, even if you don't think you can do it. Just imagine yourself being patient. Just pretend you can. How about that? We're going to pretend that we're patient people, even if sometimes we're not. Pretending I'm patient, acting as if I'm patient, right? Same concept. Just sit in that for a few minutes. Let it sit. Let it simmer. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and do one more breath. After this, we'll do the full serenity prayer today. So breathe, take you a deep breath, breathing in your nose, deep as you can. And then out your mouth. On the out breath, I want you to exhale audibly, releasing any other tension that you might be holding on currently. And prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, taking hardships as the pathway to peace, taking this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that if I surrender to His will, He will make all things right, so that I may be reasonably happy in this lifetime and supremely happy with Him forever and ever in the next. Whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and open your eyes. You're going to excuse me one more minute. Got to blow my nose, not going to do all that on camera. I'm going to get ready to get started with a reading here in just a minute. All right. As I recover from the effects of addiction, I'm discovering many things about myself. I instinctively want to fix problems, and they don't necessarily have to be mine. In fact, most of the time they're not. If I hadn't taken on many responsibilities while growing up in a large alcoholic family, no one would have. I became a very dependent person. I believe it was my responsibility to help others who could not do it or did not want to help themselves. What one person called caretaking, hang on a second, y'all. Make sure it's the right day. I think I'm on the wrong day. Hang on, y'all. I'm on yesterday. I apologize, y'all. We're going to start over. I thought some of that rung a bell. Al-Anon meetings are far apart where I live, and Alateen is non-existent. However, one young person has been in desperate need of help. So my local Al-Anon group consulted the Al-Anon Alateen service manual to see if we could assist. According to the manual, Alateens are members of the Al-Anon Fellowship. Because the manual states, where there is no Alateen meeting available, teens seeking help are encouraged to attend Al-Anon meetings. After a time, she asked me to be her personal sponsor. I felt honored and humbled that this young person, so damaged from growing up with addiction, would choose to put her trust in me. Actually, I really learned how to trust her and my higher power that was leading me to more self-knowledge through this special relationship. Today, I feel I have learned much from this young person. She has taught me about the disease and reminded me how much it became part of my daily life as I grew up with alcoholism. Her sharings have helped me recollect the pain and isolation. By guiding her through the steps and listening to her share, I faced and felt all the childhood emotions that were once too great to bear on my own. When I started to work through these feelings with my own sponsor, my healing deepened and my recovery was enriched. I've been in Al-Anon long enough to know that recovery is an adventure, but never did I expect to have such a young guide. I'm grateful that my higher power keeps me open to the new and unexpected ways of healing. Thought for the day. I might start out giving when I sponsor an Alateen individual or group, but I ended up receiving even more. Sponsorship is not about giving. By helping others, sponsors find that they help themselves. And that's from the book Sponsorship, what it's all about, page 11. Interesting right there, right? Sometimes we teach what we most need to learn ourselves. I haven't sponsored anybody, y'all, so I can't really speak much on this reading. If you have, definitely comment if you have anything. If you have anything that you'd like to add in the comments about that, how it's helped you, how you've learned, how you've grown as a person. I'm sure there's others on here that would like to hear your story as well. Sometimes other people can be a mirror, teach us what we most need to learn about ourselves as well, right? Alright, y'all, well, that wraps us up for today. I'm going to remember to blow out the candle today. I think I only remembered it a couple times, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. To wrap us up here. Okay, here it is. Till next time, y'all. Forward to seeing y'all tomorrow morning. Get out there and make it a great day, everybody. Peace and love. Bye for now, y'all.